tell us about tonight, Nick. What's going on
Yo,
tonight?
we taking over, baby. IWW Breakthrough. We here. Money is here and we flowing through like water. You already know what it is, baby. Imanii.
Listen, tonight is the night professional wrestling will change forever.
It was the full journey, everything had come full circle from just 3 years ago when I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know up from down and left from right. But thanks to certain people in this industry, thanks to a lot of people who reached out and showed me the way, and then ultimately Imanii, who came and he helped me pick it up off the ground, and we just skyrocketed from there.
I was just really going hard with just really trying to get everybody on board with the company, doing a lot of promotional stuff, reaching out to people, talking to people, trying to figure out what was legal, what was not legal. I was just in protection mode. I was really just trying to protect the brand and just make sure that everything that we did moving forward was legit.
Welcome to Island Sports Update. I'm Reed Cooper.
And I'm your girl, Cheyenne Ariel.
On today's show, we're going to be talking about IWW Breakthrough.
Watching the build-up to it, I didn't see how it was going to fail, honestly. So I was really looking forward to it. I thought it was going to blow the roof off.
Everywhere you can get on social networking, hitting all the boards, hitting everywhere you can to make sure that the name Imperial World Wrestling was out there. Making sure people knew about some of the people that were going to be at the press conference, some of the people already signed, and some of the people that were going to possibly get signed through the draft.
I was thirsty for something that was independent, something that was raw, something that was real, and I wanted to see real people in different walks of life doing what they love.
People were anticipating to see what was going to happen and what you guys had in store for the wrestling community, and it was something of high anticipation, to say the least. You know what I mean? And people were just wondering what's going to happen at the show, and different types of, are they going to fail? Are they going to do really well? It's all of that.
Look at this. Look at the attraction that I'm getting. I am the social icon for a reason. Have a nice day. Thank you. Yes.
I went out, spoke to seminars, spoke to people, providing video content for programs for Imanii Labels Network, put together a draft and a press conference.
This was one of my first press conferences I've ever had. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know what to expect from the press conference, but when I got there, everything just fell into place. They was telling me what I needed to do as part of the production, and I got to meet a lot of the talent. I got to meet Tom, I got to meet other Reed and Cheyenne, and we all came together literally as a family. I felt very welcomed and I was comfortable.
I loved it. It was scary, nerve-wracking. I was anxious, eager to learn, eager to get exposed. I wanted to be a part of what I felt like was the beginning for so many people.
Hello and welcome. Good afternoon, guests, staff, and supporters. I'm honored to be a part of this amazing journey with IWW.
We had that press conference. It was a big success. We signed some amazing people. And that wasn't just, that draft wasn't the end of the roster. We brought in people after that, that was just to get everything going. And that press conference was just a great start. After that, it was head forward, straight through, right into Breakthrough.
One of the first things we did was establish the date for the program, IWW Breakthrough.
We came down to 2 dates, right? So it was between the 29th, which obviously it ended up being on the 29th, and the 22nd, the week before that. And Imanii, I wanted to run the 22nd, and Imanii didn't.
A different promotion was going to run the show on that day, and I decided that it wasn't a good idea to run against that promotion.
he didn't want to run against NEW, who was running in Queens that night. He was a good friend of Robert Saint. I didn't know Robert Saint at the time, so like that wasn't a concern of mine. So I was just like, no, I want to run 22nd. We went back and forth. We were butting heads for a couple days on that.
This particular promotion, the owner of that promotion was a friend of mine, and the company wanted to move forward with running on that date, but eventually we decided that we was not going to do that, so we moved it to the 29th.
Maybe a week later, Evolve announces that they're going to be running on the 29th in Queens, and so we're just like, oh, there it is, there's that one. So now we're thinking we're running against Evolve, and we're just like, I was like, damn, you know, told you we should have ran the 22nd, but Imanii, you know, he always held his head up high. He was like, don't worry about that, like, you know, we're not worried about that, we're gonna run the show full force, full momentum still, and we're gonna do great, and that's what he told me, and he was right.
Where's your notes?
She's got my notes.
I don't got your. Oh yeah. Sorry.
I don't think I would say I had concerns really. If anything, I would call my feelings more of anticipation.
I knew you guys were gonna do a good job. From the draft, from online promotion, the little videos you guys did on your YouTube page, I felt personally you guys were gonna do a solid job. And do nothing more than solid, amazing. You know what I mean? You guys did have an amazing show. But I knew it was going to be a solid show regardless, because for what you guys put in, just some promotion wise, and the ideas you told me a few ideas that you guys had.
IWW presents Breakthrough.
Live June 29, 2019, emanating from Martin Luther High in Queens, New York.
Logan Black versus Aaron Bradley. This will be a very physical contest.
The Gordon brothers will be in action. What will this tag team bring? And in the main event, West Coast Danny Limelight takes on #1 draft pick Jordan Oliver.
Once again, June 29th, IWW Breakthrough.
Tickets now available on ImperialWrestling.com. Once again, hitting all the social networking with all the images and the flyers, announcing the matches, making sure the videos were up on YouTube and that people knew what was coming because they had to be ready.
In addition to doing all of that stuff behind the scenes, I was aware that I was going to have an on-screen role, so I haven't been in front of a live audience since my last match where I dropped the title and I retired. So after that, I just was, you know, vacationing and eating and gaining a lot of weight. So I dropped like 25 pounds just to be in a position where I was comfortable being back on screen for my on-screen role.
Well, we had it at Martin Luther School. It was down to 2 final offers. We had an offer from Martin Luther and from the Elmcore Center. We ended up going with Martin Luther. All the other lights in the house are going to be off except for these 4 right here in the center. And we're thinking maybe 1 light over there in the corner because that's where the burn. It was closer to home, it was closer to Maspeth. I wanted to put on a show for my hometown. I thought that was a very important aspect for me. So I never got to tell you what you're going to be doing for show 1.
Go ahead, hit me.
So we got 2 matches. We got 2 matches on the night, right?
Right.
You're going to be repping Damaris versus Ultraviolet. And you're going to be repping Neff and Killer.
Tom, he's a hard worker. I mean, he's always doing something. I have to sometimes ask him like, yo, Tom, are you good? Are you okay? Especially when he was at Breakthrough, you know, because he was just running around making sure production was going, making sure people was in their place. Like, he was doing a lot. He was being the boss that he is, and I give him mad props for it because looking at the production, it's a lot of work that goes into it. I didn't realize that till I got there about the lot of work that goes into these shows.
Yeah, so in terms of like the plans for the Gordon brothers, like what do you have? What do you have for us?
You're going to be working with Ted. You and Billion and Ted are going to be doing a program. And then I got some tentative plans with you guys and Big Star. You know, I don't want to get into detail, you know what I'm saying? But we got big plans for you guys. Don't worry about it.
He's an honest person, but he's a fun one. And he's a real one, and he enjoys what he does. He's creative. He has he has vision, he wants to captivate. And me being an artist, my first passion as a child, definitely I wanted to work with someone that was captivating in my eyes.
Get the pads on then afterwards. Alright, middle roll.
Turn the lights down. Damn, that low-key looks better. Dude, that looks dope. Take a shot. Take a shot, bro. Hey, I'm gonna be using my iPhone portrait mode just in case.
What's up? No, said time, not Tom. Gotcha.
Can't stop, won't stop. So yo, Imanii.
I can't believe like this is about to go down. And I'm seeing everybody in their place getting everything together. Tom working his head off, Imanii doing his thing, and everybody was just basically on set getting ready to basically make history.
In this environment, you know, you're the boss. You have to, like, everything that goes wrong and falls on you, you know, and you know, you just want to provide an environment to where everything runs smoothly.
You know, you just felt this feeling of anticipation. You know, we've been watching this thing roll and start to grow for so long with, you know, the draft and everything leading up to that. And yeah, everybody was just excited. They were excited to be there and just really ready to get it going, I think. Everybody was ready to go.
Oh, you know what? We may need one of you guys to actually, fans are starting to come, so we kind of need one of you guys to be at the door.
Yeah, I've got the door.
Yeah. Right on the side. Hello, hello, David's family, hello.
Imanii Labels, I've gotten to work with him prior with other companies, and we meshed just really great, and we bounce off each other in an amazing way to create show flow, and he listens to me and I'm able to listen to him, and it's a great working arrangement. He's a great boss. He treats me, you know, he really treats me with respect, and I feel like he respects and admires what I bring to IWW.
You guys did a lot of little things that showed you guys are trying to get to that next level already. And you guys just started. That was what I saw, the little things that you guys had. You gotta step and repeat. Right? They take pictures, people take pictures there. You're doing promos in the back. You got an office for your GM. You got a limo. You got a limo in the parking lot. Those little things says a lot.
prepping for so long that is not a big to do right now. Everybody know what they're doing. I feel like everybody's confident in what they're doing. Any questions, comments, and concerns?
Well, I have still know this one. The person the guy stays into.
Cheyenne area. Hey, where is she? She needs to be here.
She needs to be here?
No, we'll bring her separately. We'll meet with her separately. Okay, so really quick, we're going to go around the room. Just want everybody to say something about today's production, okay? We're going to start with, let's start with you, David.
Alright, I appreciate all you guys being here. This has been a great journey for me. I appreciate what you guys have done. And let's have a great show.
Thank you for the guys inviting me into your IWW family. We really appreciate the opportunity. I know it's our first wrestling show, so most of my friends are going to do a great job. I put out the ball. Let's go, guys.
I know we're going to do a great job. I'm really confident in us. I know we have enough talent and experience, not wrestling experience, but enough play-by-play experience and calling experience. So we're going to knock out the park. I think we're going to
Good luck to you guys. Thanks for having me. I see a lot of potential here since I've been doing this for about 5-6 years now, so nothing but good things, and I know it's going to be a fantastic show. Thank you.
So get out there. You guys know what you got to do. Everyone knows what they got to do.
Good luck, everybody. This is my first time, so I'm excited.
Ariel, the Anchor woman herself.
Yes, production is my family. I'm looking for all y'all. You know, God bless, and just do your thing.
Just good luck and be safe out there.
I gotta be safe. I gotta go now.
Stop. Just be safe, man. We're wrestlers in here. Just make sure you get everything. Get everything.
Listen, guys, I have nothing but faith in everybody. Just trust your gut instinct. That's all I could say. Just don't be unsure of anything, because then if you do that and you're thinking you're not sure and you're gonna miss something, just trust your gut. If there's ever a discrepancy, just trust your gut. You guys are smart people. We wouldn't have picked you to be part of this team if you weren't. All right.
Alright guys, so the word here is cohesive, right? All a unit. If ever you feel like something is out of whack or you're unsure about something, just look for one of these faces and kind of give a little signal, and we'll all come together and try to fix what's happening. And this is our night, man. This is the fucking dance. Tonight is the night we're gonna fucking make history. Alright? IWW, baby!
And you really have to be on point when you do these things, because anything can happen, and if you're not on point, it'll just throw everything out of whack.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all.
I'm just happy to be home. For the first time ever, I flew all the way to New York City. It's my homecoming.
They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
All I'm about to say is there's a reason that I'm the #1 draft pick here. There's a reason that I'm professional wrestling's top prospect.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far.
You clearly didn't tap out.
No, I didn't. I certainly didn't.
We got the breakthrough. Everything came into place. IWW Breakthrough did just that. It broke through. The ring was in place. The lights, the action.
You know, the male talent, the female talent, the audience just being so intrigued, and just so much personality in it, and just to be a part of it on every level.
It's great. Everybody here is so kind and so welcoming and helpful, and people are uplifting each other. It's a real dope experience, getting to work with these wrestlers. wrestlers are some of the coolest people I've ever met.
At the conclusion of Breakthrough, fireworks were set off in the parking lot. And for me, that symbolized that in that very moment, change had come to professional wrestling.
Me and Imanii, we butt heads all the time, you know, like good business partners do. You know, he's a good guy, he's a great guy. You know, he's a good friend of mine now, but this wouldn't have been possible without him.
Imanii Labels, what can I say about Mr. Labels? Well, I've known him for a long time. And one thing that I can say about this man right here is that whatever he sees, he gets. Whatever he wants, he goes after it. He's very persistent, he's very consistent, and he's very hardworking, and he's very positive.
Imanii Labels, first of all, to be friends with royalty, I mean, that's a privilege. Someone who had a vision, who is disciplined, who's a leader, not a follower, who is a builder of communities. Just his attitude, his belief in anyone that comes in his presence is a big deal.
You want to keep your eyes on Imanii Labels, you want to keep your eyes on Vince Steele, you want to keep your eyes on IWW Breakthrough Episode 2 and everything that comes before it and after it and this, and keep that love going.
I really love all of the other promotions in our region, but my affection for IWW transcends that based on I know where we want to be and I know what we're going to take to get there. And that's what it's about for me. You know, I'm going to stay the course. We're going to stay the course. IWW is going to be here. And we're not just going to exist. We're going to be here on our terms. And that's a very, very beautiful thought.